Hey advisors, it's Greg Skogsberg, TWH newsletter time. Once again, it's July 2026. A couple things I want to talk to you about. One of them is an annuity that I think everybody should know about for a few different reasons. First of all, it's an A-rated carrier. It's a 10-year surrender. It's available in every state except New York and Vermont. Sorry, Vermont. Also not available in the territories, Guam, Vermont, or Virgin Island, Puerto Rico. But it's from an A-rated carrier. They have a good history with their rate renewals, meaning that once they set a cap rate or a fixed rate, they don't drop it really quickly like some carriers that will remain nameless. But here are a couple cool things about this. First of all, they've got an 8.25% fixed rate. Yeah, it's an index annuity with some decent indexes and decent rates on the index, but it's got an 8.25% fixed rate. Which means I'm going to sell that thing and put 100% of the money into the fixed bucket for the first year. Especially if it's the first annuity that somebody's buying. They're not that experienced with them. I want their first year to give them a good return. And I put $500,000 into this annuity. They make 40 grand in the first year. This is awesome. Plus then we also get to look at the other indexes at their first anniversary. See how those performed. There's a 1-year point-to-point S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, MSCI World. There's 2-year participation, a 1-year participation. The 1-year participation rate on the straight S&P 500 is 65%. 65 without an asset fee or a buy-up rate. There's no liquidity rider. It's 10% free withdrawals after the first year. Oh, and the 2-year point-to-point S&P participation rate is 75%. No buy-up fee. The 8.15% on the straight 1-year S&P annual point-to-point, which isn't the best on the market right now, but it certainly is great. But that 65% participation rate is fantastic. And that 8.25% fixed rate, come on. Then there's the commission. Pays 7.5% commission, which is good. But when it gets up to the older ages, it still pays a 7.5% commission. So it pays a 7.5% commission whether the client is 45 or 84. All the way up to age 84, the commission is 7.5%. So I wanted you guys to know about it. If you want some more information, want some illustrations, want to talk about a specific case, give us a call. 800-200-9194. Then I want to share a sales tip with you this morning. John Roberts, who works here at TWH with me, called and we were talking about a bunch of different stuff, but we got into sales talk. And I asked him, when was the last time you sold an annuity? And he said, 2 weeks ago. I said, yeah, when was the last time you sold an annuity? I said, Friday. So we got to talking about our different selling styles, how we run appointments, the conversations that we typically get into, how we handle objections. And we got into talking about what happens when you're at that first client meeting and the client says, potential client says something like, I already have a financial guy. Yeah. What do you do? So I just wanted to share that. It's on the cover of the newsletter this month, and I'd be happy to talk through it with you, or Sean, our sales coach. He's even better at this than I am, but I'll share what I don't do anymore. What I used to do was I would beat up on the financial guy because that guy only has them in mutual funds. And I would point that out. Like, why do you think he only sells you mutual funds? It's the only license he has. He can't sell you anything else. And why does he want to keep your money in mutual funds? Because he gets to earn a fee every year based on you keeping the money there. So he doesn't do anything with the mutual funds. He doesn't analyze them, doesn't take care of them, doesn't call you to let you know that their market might be doing a downturn. He doesn't reshuffle the deck. All he does is collect money out of your assets and spends 8 hours a day trying to find more clients. He's not a financial planner, he's a salesman. That didn't work very well. So I did maybe 50% of the time. Me telling them about, there's no safety in mutual funds. There's no way they can stop a market downturn. Even if you diversify across different sectors or different types of mutual funds, that doesn't work. Another thing I tried to do was equating myself to the guy that handles the mutual funds. Like, oh yeah, I do the same thing he does. Yeah, we're both financial planners, we're both retirement planners. He just works with a different asset than I do, and let me show you how mine's different. That worked about half the time too. But I thought about it eventually. This is what helped me change to not do that anymore. But let's think about this. So if I'm trying to say I'm just the same as the guy that's handling your mutual funds, why would they need me? I mean, if the market's doing great, they've already got a guy that's helping them do that. If the market's not doing so great, then why would they move to me? Because if I'm doing the same thing he's doing, the market's not going to be great with me. So yeah, that didn't work out very well. What I do now is and I won't go through the whole thing. Read the cover of the newsletter. I explain it pretty well there. And give us a call. Sean or I are happy to talk through this with you. Role play if you want to. Talk about a meeting that you had. Maybe this isn't the objection or something that happened and you didn't know exactly how to handle it. We're happy to talk through this stuff. We've been doing this for an awful long time. But what I try to help them with now is to see that their financial guy is not their financial guy. He's a part of a financial picture that encompasses a whole bunch of other stuff. And I even celebrate that they have somebody handling that part of the finances. Like, oh good, you've got somebody handling that portion of the financial picture. Who else do you have on the, what do you mean that part of the financial picture? They start wondering what I'm talking about. Like, well, so I broaden their minds and say, oh good, what does he have your assets in? Mutual funds. Oh great, that's the one type of the financial picture, the one part of the financial picture I don't do anything with. I handle all of the other things, and I get them talking about that, and then I guide the conversation towards. So what I'm trying to do is show them, you don't need to get rid of this person. I'm not even going to ask you to. I'm going to talk to you about things that he's never brought up with you and you have not discussed, but everyone has to think about as they move into the retirement years or they're planning for their future. And I want to see if I can help in any of those ways. So let's talk about where you are, where you've been, where you'd like to be, timelines, retirement, income streams, taxes, all of these things. How healthy are you? What kind of health coverage do you have? There's a whole bunch of stuff that I can open up now that other financial planner doing mutual funds has never talked with them about. How much money do you want to leave to your family? How big of a family is it? How many layers deep do you want to go? Grandkids, great-grandkids, legacy forever? Is charity something that you want to be a part of while you're alive? After you're gone? Do you want some control, even from beyond the grave, about what happens to your assets, your money, your land? So many things that we can talk about. My point is, I don't beat up on their financial guy anymore, and I don't try to equate myself to the financial guy. I show them all of the other areas that need to be talked about, and I don't need to worry about that one because they've already got somebody handling that part of it. You see how much cleaner that is? All right. Seriously, call me. Let's talk about it. Let's role play a little bit. I'm Greg Skogsberg. We're TWH. Hey, it's our anniversary. I think our company is 33 years old this year on July 26th. So I hope you had a happy 4th of July. Hope you're enjoying this beautiful summer. And I hope you give us a call and let's talk about annuities, life insurance, long-term care, final expense, disability, estate planning, living trusts, lifetime income streams, moving money, suitability guidelines. So many things we can talk about. All right. I'm Greg Skogsberg. We're TWH, the #1 concierge IMO in the United States since 1993. Look forward to talking to you. Take care.